have just so many books to show you. Greetings and salutations, my friends. My name is Samantha, and today we're going to be doing another book haul. I buy too many books, and I don't have an excuse for it. You guys know that I have been crushing on historical romance recently, and I see a historical romance with a step back and I'm like a kid in a candy store. I need to have it. My bookstore is amazing. I'm going to put some clips as I'm talking so you guys can see just these stacks and stacks and stacks of historical romance. It is just absolutely glorious. I love my bookstore so much. The deal that they always have is like $1 for mass market paperbacks and then $2 for like hardcover. And then if it's a new release, maybe it would be like $2 or $3. Super affordable. Such a great place to buy books. So yeah, I just came from the bookstore, so I haven't even taken off any of the stickers yet, but I will take off all of these stickers with a little bit of Goo Gone, so hopefully I don't mess up the covers. The first book I got, I was so excited when I saw it. This is Tessa Dare, Do You Want to Start a Scandal? And this is a Tessa Dare with a step back. Hello, look at this pink step back. It matches my nails, and my nails are actually painted for once. And this was only $1, which is such a steal. I know everybody loves Tessa Dare, and I want to do an author binge video for her, so I'm really happy that I found this one. Another author that I was like shocked to find is Kerrigan Byrne. This is The Duke with a Dragon Tattoo. As you guys know, Kerrigan Byrne is one of my favorite authors ever. I absolutely adore her books. I actually do have this book, but the one that I have, I ripped. Like, the guy's face is basically ripped, and it's just in really bad condition. So I'm really happy to have this one in a little bit of a better condition, and $1 for a Kerrigan Byrne book. Like, you honestly cannot get much better than that. I was catching up on some booktube videos, and Lisa from Remarkably Lisa, I will link her channel down below. She was talking about a bunch of Lorraine Heath books and how like she was such an amazing author. So when I saw her in the bookstore, I definitely knew I needed to pick her up. The first one I got is Waking Up with the Duke, and this is like such a weird size for historical romance. Like, this is the normal mass market paperback size, and then this is the Lorraine Heath book. It's like this floppy, big historical romance that I'm just like super excited for. The font is a little bit bigger than normal, like traditional historical romance, which I know is like a main complaint with people. And I feel like you won't crack the spines for this book because it's so just floppy and wonderful. Like, I love the size of this, so I knew I had to pick it up. Then another one that I got is Beyond Scandal and Desire. This is part of her Sins for All Seasons series. Looks like that. Very excited. The next one I got is Three Weddings and a Kiss. This is a historical romance anthology. It has Kathleen Woodiwiss, Katherine Anderson, Loretta Chase, and the Queen, Lisa Kleypas. You guys know I love anything and everything Lisa Kleypas, so I didn't even know she did this historical romance anthology, so very excited to have this one. I got another Kathleen Woodiwiss book. I know that she's super popular, and I've never seen one of her books with a step back, so I absolutely had to have it. This is Forever in Your Embrace, and just get into this step back, y'all. Get into it. It matches my nails again. I have no idea what this book is about, but it's stunning, like absolutely stunning, and it's in such great condition. This book was published in 1992, so before I was born, and I'm telling you guys, amazing condition. So what a steal. So the general requirement for the books that I grab in the bookstore is step backs. I want all of the books with the step backs. So if it has a step back, it's going in the bag. Might sound silly to y'all, but I'm telling you, historical romance step backs are what I live for. So I got this book by Catherine Cutler. This is The Hellion Bride, and it's a 2-page step back. Like, can it get any better than this? It really can't. Okay, so I think this actually takes place in Jamaica, which I don't think I've ever read a book that takes place in Jamaica, so really exciting. And it makes sense. It does have like a very tropical vibe in the step back. Okay, we will read that. This book is by Olga Bikos. I've actually never heard of this author before, but when I saw this cover, I needed it. This is like prime historical romance cover right here. I just love it. It has the raised lettering. So pretty. I have no idea what it's about, but I needed to have it. I needed to have it. Why are they screaming? The kids are watching TV and they're literally screaming at the top of their lungs. So sorry if you can hear them in the background. No idea what this book's about, but it's gorgeous. Sorry that I'm not going over like the synopsises of these books. Honestly, a lot of them I grabbed just because they were really pretty. I know that sounds vain, but it is what it is. And then a lot of them I also grabbed because I recognize the author. You guys have recommended them to me, etc., etc. The next book is A Pirate of Her Own by Keenly McGregor. Keenly McGregor I have heard of somewhere, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I really want to read more pirate romances. I've only read maybe 1 or 2 pirate romances, and I didn't like them at all. So I think I just need to give them more of a try. So this one seemed like a good one. It is July, so as you guys know, it is Christmas in July. I think there is actually a readathon going on for Christmas in July. It's a month-long readathon. I was going to participate. I might still participate. I'm not sure. But I did get 2 Christmas-themed historical romances. If you guys didn't know, I love Christmas-themed books, even like outside of Christmas. I don't know why. It's just like such an atmospheric thing. So the first one I got is A Visit from Sir Nicholas by Victoria Alexander. Looks like that, and it has the beautiful step back right there. So yeah, it just sounded really exciting. And the next one I got is by Grace Burrows. This is Lady Louisa's Christmas Night, and this one is in super great condition. Oh my gosh, the little blurb says, "'Tis the season for a scandal. Fa la 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 la." I love that. I just love that. This one I picked up because it had like a sneak step back. This is Brenda Joyce's A Lady at Last. I would have never expected this to have a step back, but it does, and it's gorgeous. I don't know if he's a prince or she's a princess, but like so pretty. Like, love it. Ooh, Lisa Kleypas blurbed this book, and she said, "There are no limits to the passion and power of a Brenda Joyce novel." I'm into it. I'm into it, guys. I was like scouring the books in the bookstore. There were tons of historical romances that had fake step backs. I don't like that. Okay, we need to ban the fake step backs. So I made sure to check that the ones I grabbed actually had step backs. So the next 2 do. The first one is Forever My Love by Linda Ladd, and I picked this up because it's a 2-page step back. I will pick up any book that has a 2-page step back. Like, just get into it. Okay, I need to stop saying that. I also picked up Elizabeth Lowell's Enchanted, and I thought this one was so pretty. Like, look at her yellow dress. So pretty. This one looks pretty interesting. It looks like it is the arranged marriage trope, so I'm very excited. I mean, honestly, this step back is just so steamy. I needed to have it. Moving on, I picked up a Elizabeth Hoyt book. A lot of you guys have said that you love Elizabeth Hoyt. So this is her Duke of Midnight book, and it is part of her Maiden Lane series. I think I might have this book, but I definitely don't have it with the step back. It's a 2-page step back. Just my favorite. You guys already know. Love all the green. Very excited to have it. I am very ashamed to say this, but I have never read a Julia Quinn book. I know. I need to read her books. I do have a couple of her books, but I'm slowly collecting her Bridgerton series, and this is the other Miss Bridgerton. Looks like that. This is a prequel to the Bridgerton series, so I don't even think you need to read that series in order, so I got this one. Oh, I think this is another Christmas book. I mean, there's snow. Does that make it a Christmas book? I have no idea. It looks like it would be a Christmas book. This is by Julia London, and it's called Seduced by a Scot, and this is part of her Highland Groom series. And that is what the step back looks like. I don't think it's a Christmas romance. I think it just has snow on the cover. Okay, moving on. Got 2 Galen Foley books. The first one I got is My Scandalous Viscount, and this is what the step back looks like. Just that beautiful yellow dress. I'm into it. And I also got My Dangerous Duke. And, oh, this one is kind of like a 2-page step back. The Inferno Club. In public, this scandalous Society of London aristocrats is notorious for pursuing all manner of debauchery. Okay. But in private, they are warriors who would do anything to protect king and country. Oh, this takes place in a castle. Oh, I love it. We're almost done, guys. So these 3 books are by Susan Enoch. I also have heard amazing things about her books, so I decided to give them a try. The first one is A Beginner's Guide to Rakes. It looks like that. That's what the step back looks like. And I picked this up because I think our heroine is a widow, and that's really interesting in historical romance. I thought it was a little bit different. A lot of the historical romance that takes place in Britain, you normally get like the same virgin, shy wallflower, which is fun to read about, but you know, you want to shake things up. So I thought that was really interesting that our heroine was a widow. Next, we have this very steamy looking cover, and it is Before the Scandal. It's part of her Notorious Gentleman series. This one is a little beat up, which is, it's fine. And that's what the step back looks like. Got a couple of Scottish romances. This is another Susan Enoch, and it is called It's Getting Scot in Here. I like that little play on words. It's getting Scot in here, not it's getting hot in here. So that's what it looks like. Really good condition. This was published, I feel like this is a recent release. When was this published? Oh yeah, this was published in 2019, so it's kind of a recent release, which is awesome that I found it in the bookstore. The last 4 books are by Alexandra Hawkins. I hauled some of her books in my last book haul. I haven't read those yet, but I keep seeing her in my bookstore, and these books are in such good condition, and I needed it. It's like the full series, so I had to pick it up. The first one is part of her Masters of Seduction series. It is called A Duke But No Gentleman. All right. A Duke, but no Gentleman. And then the last 3 are a part of her Masters of Seduction series. The first one is Waiting for an Earl Like You. Next is You Can't Always Get the Marquess You Want. Lastly, we have Till Dawn with the Devil. Looks like that. So I just love the covers of these books. They sound really interesting, so I'm really excited to have them. Okay, so that was all of the books that I hauled. It was kind of an impromptu haul. I'm going to go organize these books right now. You guys can see my historical romance collection behind me. I will be filming a historical romance book tour very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. I got to get like the lighting and the camera situation going on. I don't really have like a very high-tech situation going on, okay? Forgive me. I normally film with like my phone and a ring light, so I don't know how I'm going to do the tour. I don't know if it's going to be like an overview or like individual book with synopsis. That sounds like a nightmare though. So we'll see how I end up doing that. But if you guys see any authors that you really love or any books that you really love, let me know. I am going to be continuing my author binge series where I read a lot of books for like one specific author. So if you guys see any authors here that you would like included in that series, let me know in the comments down below or on Instagram. That is all. I feel like I've been chatting for a really long time. We're going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.